What's good? It's your boy Boss. I want to welcome you to A Man of My Word, where I am a man of my word. This is a series where I will be giving my thoughts, my opinions, and how I just see things going forward. So, if you don't like my thoughts or my opinions, feel free to click out this video. Let's get straight to it. Dawg Entertainment. So, for those of y'all that don't know, Dawg Entertainment, T.D.E, was or is one of the biggest rap labels in the hip hop game coming out of the West Coast. So it was started by Anthony Tiff, aka Top Dawg, and he signed a lot of artists. The artists that he signed that you might know, that everybody might know. Number one, Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, Ab-Soul, SZA, Schoolboy Q, Zakari, Isaiah Rashad, Reason, and the list goes on and on. I hope I didn't forget nobody. Oh, I can't forget my favorite, Sir, Inglewood Sir. And this was a great label when it started out. People heralded and put T.D.E at the top as some of the premier lyricists in the game, because when they came in, they started with J-Rock, Kendrick, Ab-Soul, and Schoolboy Q. Those were the four, I guess you say, pillars or the foundation of T.D.E. And when they first came out, they was dropping some fire shit, and they was coming back to back. Each person coming out with a great project, with a great project, with a great project. But somewhere along the way, I feel like they lost their way. And you know that old saying that you got fat on a hog, you know what I'm saying? Or they got fat while we starve, it's our turn. Like, I feel like T.D.E let the fame and accolades and the worship that they receive get to their head, and then they start moving a certain way. So what do I mean by that? Like I said, when they first came out, they was dropping an album every year. I got the list right here. The first album, well, it ain't the first album, but Schoolboy Q, Setbacks, January 11, 2011. Ab-Soul, Long Term Mentality, April 5th, 2011. Kendrick Lamar, Section 80, July 2, 2011. J-Rock, Follow Me Home, July 26, 2011. That's the four main artists all dropped in the same year. Then we go to the next year. Schoolboy Q, Habits and Contradictions, January 2012. Ab-Soul, Control System, May 11, 2012. Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City, October 22nd, 2012. Again, everybody dropping in the same year after 1 year. Then we get to Schoolboy Q, Oxymoron, 2014. Ab-Soul, These Days, June 2014. Kendrick Lamar, The Pimp a Butterfly, March 2015. J-Rock, 90059, September 2015. So they went from 2014 to 2015. We still on track, right? Then Schoolboy Q, Blank Face, July 2016. Isaiah Rashad, September 2016. Lance Skywalker, Introverted, 2016. Ab-Soul, Do Without Will, 2016. Still on point. But when we get to the main artists, look at how many years they put between they release. So Kendrick Lamar last release, To Pimp a Butterfly, March 25th. His next release, Kendrick Lamar, Damn, April 2017. That's a 2-year window. From Schoolboy Q, Blank Face, 2016 to Crash Talk, 2019. 3 years. Now, I don't have a problem with artists taking their time to craft up a good body of work, but ain't no way in hell that an artist needs to take 2 to 3 years to put an album together. It just doesn't take that much time to make no body of work. The only way I get leeway of people putting that much time into a project or a body of work is if they finna give me some revolutionary shit. Now, that's one of the problems that I have when we talking about T.D.E. and specifically the main person I want to talk about is Kendrick Lamar. But before we get to that, that's gonna be the main course. Let's stay on this. Like I said, I feel like they got fat on the hog. They start believing the hype, and they wasn't releasing music in a timely fashion. You have an artist like SZA, who's been signed. I forgot what the date was, but she been signed and she only released 2 albums. 2 fucking albums. That's not what it is, bro. And it's like, why? Let's see what SZA. SZA signed 2013. It is now 2021. She only has 2 albums out. J-Rock signed since 2007. It's 2021. He has 4 albums. So 4 albums, 2007 to 2021. It's ridiculous. Now, what I have realized is some of the newer signees have been coming more frequently and more back to back. Like Sir, he got signed in 2017. It's 2021 now. He has 4 albums already. So he been dropping consistently down there almost every year. Reason got signed in 2018. He got 2 albums. That's pretty good. But I feel like the main stable or the main people that we really want to hear from, Schoolboy, Ab-Soul, Kendrick, J-Rock, they put more time into their music. And like I said, it's nothing wrong with them putting more time into their music. But at the same time, I feel like you kind of lose your fans and you kind of playing with your fans. So if we go back a couple weeks, T.D.E posted like this fucking puzzle piece or a picture of a loading screen talking about y'all been waiting and here it's almost time and all that. So when they did that, everybody thought that they was gonna get a Kendrick Lamar album. Lo and behold, we didn't get a Kendrick Lamar album. We got an Isaiah Rashad single. Like, if somebody ain't put out a project and down there 4 to 5 years and you drumming up hype and you gonna drop a single, bro, you could have kept that bullshit, bro. Like, you could have, if you gonna drum up some hype and get people ready, first of all, don't misdirect and pump it up and have everybody thinking that it's Kendrick Lamar. I knew when I first seen it that it wasn't gonna be Kendrick Lamar. And it wasn't a problem that it wasn't Kendrick Lamar, but that's the problem that I have. Stop playing with your fans. It's time to put up or shut up, Top Dawg. Put up or shut up. Stop playing with the fans. Put the music out. Now, let's get to the main course. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar has been batting at 1,000. Section 80, classic to me. Then he did Good Kid, Mad City, classic. To Pimp a Butterfly, classic. And then Damn. I wouldn't call it a classic. Some people might call it a classic. It's a very good project. So, after Damn, we haven't heard from Kendrick, I want to say, in 4 to 5 years. It's approaching down there 4 years, if not 5 years. And like I said, it goes back to putting all these years in between albums. It's nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, feed your fans, bro. We got all these garbage artists out here that's backdooring, coming out every 6 months, every couple months, you know what I'm saying? And I know you can take the high road and say, well, yeah, they garbage and they putting out a lot of music, but at the same time, it doesn't have no sticking power. I do agree with that, but at the same time, come on, Kendrick, come on, Schoolboy. You ain't got to take no 2 to 3 years. 1.5 years to 2 max. Then we should be getting a new project, bro. Like, but what I really think, and I'm not for sure, this is just me spitballing and paying attention to the landscape and what's going on. I think that Kendrick has retired because there's no way Or it could be a way, but I'm gonna stand on and say there's no way that Kendrick will wait this long, knowing that the fans is waiting for a project and not put a project out. I feel like I call this the detox effect. Everybody know about Dr. Dre, and he had an album called Detox that never came out, that he was pumping up for years and years and years. And what the problem is that you run into when you do shit like that is, one, he's starving the fans and they just clamoring for anything. Two, you're gonna build up so much hype that no matter what you deliver, it's not gonna stand the test of time. I ain't gonna say stand the test of time, but it's not gonna stack up to people's expectations of what they thought you was cooking up this whole time. You know what I'm saying? So when Kendrick, if he do end up dropping a project finally, and it's even semi decent or something, people gonna be upset. Like, bro, you had us waiting this long for this bullshit. And then you're gonna have some people, the dick riders, the stands, that's gonna eat anything that Kendrick drop up and herald it as the next coming of Jesus. So it's just, I don't fuck with that, man. Like, stop playing with your fans. As an artist, I feel like that's your duty, that's your job, to feed your fans. You shouldn't be going away and not doing anything, not saying anything, not posting any pictures. Like, people are doing Kendrick sightings and shit. Oh, we seen Kendrick right here. He all covered up and shit like that. Now, on the flip side, we can say that these artists, specifically Top Dawg, they live in their life. They've made it to a point where they don't have to put out the music year after year. They built up a core fan base that's gonna fuck with them whenever they drop. And I do fuck with that, and I do believe that. But at the same time, you gotta put out music, bro. 3 years, 4 years, no music. Like, that shit don't add up, bro. I don't fuck with that shit. And you have an artist like SZA, who's in the past done put up tweets saying like she wanna put her album out. The album that she's supposed to put out right now, I don't know if she got a name for it or not, but she just got into it. I ain't gonna say got into it, but she ran to Twitter like she always do, saying she want to put her album out, she want to put her music out, and they finally let her put something out. They let her put out 2 songs, 2 good songs. So we think the ball finna get rolling. After that, now it's back quiet. And it's like, bro, what the hell is going on? Now, at the same time, we know it's 2021. We know we in a pandemic right now. So ain't nobody really doing shows. I live in Texas, so we ain't never really closed. We closed like when March of last year, when the pandemic first hit. But a couple months after that, we've been open. We still been doing what we doing, living our life. So I think at the same time, from a business aspect, maybe T.D.E is saying our artists are touring artists. That's where they make most of their money. That's where we make most of our money. So let's have our artists stack up their projects and have them ready. And then at the end of 2021, and then the beginning of 2022, we just bum rush them, bombshell, release after release after release, and then do maybe a T.D.E joint tour with everybody or something like that. That's the only way that I can rationalize that this is why they taking so long to put these projects out. Because at the end of the day, they don't say nothing. It's all mysterious, and that's what I don't like. Like, take J. Cole, for instance. J. Cole just dropped his new project and the off season, and J. Cole is one of those guys too that would be secluded, go away for a long time, don't talk, don't do nothing, and then just pop back up when he want to. But he even said that in a little documentary that he put out, that he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to rob the fans like that. He's being present. He wants to make his presence known. And that's the problem I have with Kendrick, is that they want to hold Kendrick and Drake and Cole as the 3 top GOATs that's running this decade and running the game, and they are that. But at the same time, Kendrick ain't putting out no music. if you ain't putting out no music, how can you even be in the same conversation as a Drake and a J. Cole? Now you might have some people that say, well, he could be in a conversation because he's better than those guys. And some people might believe that. I still think Drake is number one. And I had Kendrick number two, but if he don't drop a project this year, he going to number three, bro. People, we can't keep putting Kendrick in that space if he don't want to fucking compete, bro. And Top Dawg Entertainment, T.D.E, y'all gotta put up a shut up, bro. If y'all gonna be this great label, y'all gotta put y'all artist projects out. I wouldn't even want to sign to them at this point because they don't put no fucking music out. And then you got all these big heavyweights like Schoolboy Kendrick and all this other people that you gonna have to wait to go behind. So it just don't make no sense. So I just want to tell T.D.E, Anthony, Top Dawg, Tiff, come on, bro. Put some music out. The fans been clamoring. I don't get it, bro. If y'all wanna hold y'all place in hip hop as one of the best labels to ever do it with the best lyricists and the best artists, period, you have to put your fucking music out for the fans. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in to this, A Man of My Word. What do you think? Do you think I'm spot on with my critique of T.D.E? Or do you think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about and I'm just over here rambling and you like the release schedule of how T.D.E runs their business and put their music out from their artists? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when your boy drop a new video. I'm out. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.